Bali Grotto Mini Bong, I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream. Razorquake says, looks like we might be having a Kremzik infestation, because normally I start the stream a couple minutes early to get everybody here. Honestly, I just forgot. I was trying to do some last minute preps, and I was about ready to hit the start stream button. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not even live. So welcome to everybody. No Kremziks here for now. Well, there's the one on my display, and you know he's always here in case we need him. But yeah, welcome to everybody. Welcome Grand Galvatron, Super VH, Ditto, Altamont Phil, Razor Cane Reviews, William Wilkinson, Razorquake, Gen 1 Red Alert, Wolfman, Mercenary Terror, Robert C4, William Edward Hackman, Oktar. A couple of you guys are our channel members, and I really appreciate your support. If you look back up in the chat a little bit, you'll probably see I posted a little bit of an announcement. I'll go ahead and say it out loud now. You know, I showed off the Wreckers Hammers quite a bit. Talked about how we sold quite a few at TFCon. If you didn't get one or you want another one, you can go over to my Etsy shop, and I will put the link back in the description again. Head on over there, and you can pick it up, and you can have your very own Wreckers Hammer that you can give to Impactor. I've got plenty of them available, and I can always print more if you want to fit out your whole Wreckers crew. Just go ahead and get more, I suppose, if you want. I will say the shipping is almost about as much as a single hammer, so maybe get a few to make the shipping make more sense. I'm just So anyway, I'm not a very good salesman, but yeah, go buy hammers. I will be looking to give some away here, not so much on the stream today, but I will be looking to do so in the future once I figure out the best way to do it. All right, so I guess now that we'll call that a sponsor. We're sponsored by Wreckers Hammers on Etsy, and so how about let's go to where's the button? Let's talk about the news. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the news. This weekend's event is called To the Bitter End. I do have some crystals to crack. I did not play a single battle over the past weekend, as you might imagine, but I've got some crystals from the last one, and then I've got some more toys to show off to you guys, because during the haul a couple of days ago, I didn't have all of them unboxed. I've got some more here that we can go over. So yeah, anyway, back to Earth Wars. This weekend's event is To the Bitter End. And it is another individual event. You can win 20 million Energon and Alloy, 2,500 4-star shards, 7,500 3-star shards, 30,000 premium shards, 150,000 spark and combiner spark, and 10 each of the spectral, ghostly, and eerie chests. Because it's like almost Halloween. Yeah. It's a prestige event. It's basically like the same event as last week. Starts the usual Friday start time as the usual Monday stop time. 10 prestiges, super XP throughout the event. Gotta be headquarters level 4. Hit the yellow event button. Pick your zone, win the battle, collect the points, collect the prizes. Event battle zones are the standard battle zones, and there is a list of what you'll get during each prestige. So there are 10 of those, so 10,000 points for a nice, easy event. And this one I'll have a chance to actually go play. Here's what you'll find in the spectral chests. You got bot power cores, some spark, and some 5-star shards. You actually get 50% chance at those 5-star shards, so that's pretty nice. The ghostly chest, you get a building power core, a combat spark, or 5-star combat shards. Again, 50% chance of those shards, so that's pretty nice. And the eerie chests you can get, or 13 combiner spark, a G metal power core, or a gold power core. Equal chances at each of those. So pretty cool rewards for this event. It's pretty nice. As you're getting your costumes prepped to go out trick-or-treating or celebrating in whatever way that you celebrate. So in other news, there is currently a winter skin competition going on over on the official Transformers Earth Wars Discord. There's going to be a new skin for Sentius Magnus and Sentius Malice that's going to be winter themed. And if you want to enter, you go ahead and mock up what you think the skins should look like for them, and go post it in that Discord channel. And in fact, I believe they did say, yes, there is a Discord channel called Winter Skin Competition where you can spam your ideas to enter the competition. So if you got more than one idea, go throw it out there, and maybe you'll get lucky and you can win. If you win, you get a free month of Cyber Pass, 500 5-star shards, or combat shards. So yeah, I already know some people are out there working on that, and good luck to everybody. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what skins you guys come up with. And that brings us right around the corner, the community corner. And so let's go ahead and head on over there. And let's see. JK Prime, good to see you. And there it is. I'm seeing it now. Razorquake with his announcement. Yes. So there we go. All right. So we're going to start off with Ironhide. And so we're looking at the bad guys, the Nanocons, from his creation Zapbots. First up, we have got Amphitryon. And there we go. So he will not stop till every planet, every being is under his control. So using some hot rod colors there, so that's interesting. I wonder if he's trying to say anything with that coloration. Next up is Canton, who is the most complex of the Nanocons. And into and out of vehicle mode is extremely painful due to the complexity of design. Looks like he's a missile launcher, and yeah, look at that bot mode. Does not look like it'd be easy for him to do. Then we've got Creator, hates the universe since it seems to have it out for him. So that's why he's all spiky and carrying swords and everything. Yeah, very cool. The bringer of destruction, Eton, literally destroys and consumes everything for his energy and power. So he is a flying saucer that turns into a tracked robot. Pretty cool. Okay, so now we've got Lowtone, the communications officer. It works with several mini components to drive the conquest of the universe. And a lot of familiar looking faces there. Pretty cool. Skyscream, not Starscream, because that's not a Zapbot. Starscream is a Transformer. He longs for the day when he will be able to lead the Nanocons to victory, and eagerly waits in the shadows to destroy Amphitryon. Sure sounds like Starscream. Skydust begrudgingly acts as Starscream's backup. Skyscream's backup. So yeah, you got me doing it. Waiting for him to usually mess up before opening his mouth and providing criticism. You always gotta have your hater. And next we've got Mercy, who has the ability to modify atoms and create kinetic energy, which allows him various magic-like abilities. So, practicer of the mystic arts, that must be one of Doctor Strange's friends. And next up we've got Murder, who is absolutely insane and very difficult to control. That his central processor is always overclocked. Yeah, so he's a bike, and in robot mode, he looks kind of like a pretty generic robot mode, almost like Bender from the Futurama, if you ask me. Still pretty cool. Secretish is the holder of the Black Matrix, who emerged when a crack in the universe allowed him to escape. His hatred knows no boundaries. So there you go. Looks like he's all on fire there. Ooh, wouldn't want to get near him. Oh, so now we've got Shock, who is the evil brother of Bop, and joined the Nanocons during the Great War. The Nanocons are all dead. I wonder where you got the inspiration for that one from. It's very, very nicely done. Taunta is one heck of a spy. Extremely stealthy, she can infiltrate most enemy strongholds with ease. Has the ability to change colors and mimic the surroundings while blending in with fellow robotic civilizations. Pretty cool. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. Alright, next up we've got PB2, who was inspired by this month's Cyberpath skin and has created a ghostly Alpha Trion. That's actually very cool, where you made it nighttime and you've got the transparent blocks. Really neat. I didn't even know you could do that. And we're following it up with I believe this is the first time we've seen the full God Neptune combiner. Looks excellent. It really does. It always blows me away with all the work that you do in this Minecraft game. And now we've got Return to Form from Razorquake, showing us the Bumblebees in Forza Horizon 5, I think it is. And 1977 Camaro Bumblebee. We've got a classic Stealth Bumblebee, and we've got a classic Red Bumblebee, aka Cliff Jumper, because there's always a Red Bumblebee who they call Cliff Jumper. Oh, yeah. So next up, we've got Grand Galvatron sharing off some of her haul from TFCon. Again, fantastic to meet you in person there, and so happy with that embroidery that I got from you. So let's check out, see what you got. Looks like you've got maybe a Starscream collector coin, I think, that you got up there first. Let's see if we can get closer. And you got some comic sign, Bob Budiansky, and Armada. You got that sign. Who is that? Gary Chalk. Okay, very cool. And we've got, is that an Armada Starscream that you got there? Maybe a non-transforming one? Not real sure. You got a nice art of Bumblebee and Starscream hanging out together. Clearly inspired by that IDW run where they were kind of partners. Actually, if I recall, Bumblebee was dead and he was basically haunting Starscream, but they did kind of come to respect each other. So probably inspired by that. Still really cool art either way. So Grand Galvatron is saying, yes, that Armada Starscream is essentially one of those RED versions. They didn't call it that back then, but it's basically that. So, cool. And then we've got a couple of other pieces of art. I'm not sure the one on the left, is that like a Cheetor maybe? And then you have Starscream, who's taking some damage, but he seems to have somebody spark. And not sure who that's supposed to be behind him. Sure, you'll fill us in. I don't recognize the colors. Oh, Grand Galvatron is saying it's Botanica from Beast Machines. Okay, yep, that's one of my Dark Ages. I have not seen Beast Machines. And you got a hammer. Yes, I remember that, but you gave it to a friend. Oh, that's very nice. I do have others. Just let me know. I will be doing giveaways, so maybe we'll work out and get you, maybe you'll win one. And so PB2 is back at it in Minecraft, making Blue Streak, who I don't think they've been officially announced, but they made their way over to Sunstreaker Waz's channel. That we've got Blue Streak and Wild Rider coming as the next bots. And yeah, so there's Blue Streak. I know a lot of people have been looking for him to join the game. So let's see, and Robert C4 coming in with some toy shots, nice action shots. Run amok escaping with an Energon crystal stolen from the Autobots. Uh-oh, better get on it, Night Prowler and Strong Arm. Oh, yep, he did. He got pounced. Well done. Good job, Night Prowler. But he did somehow manage to get a Star Saber. Was that inside the crystal, maybe? Pretty cool. And yeah, looks like that is the end of the stream submissions for this week. Thank you to everybody who contributed. And if you'd like to contribute to our stream submissions in the future, head over to our Discord. The link is in the description, right down there with the link to my Etsy shop. Wink, wink for you, where you can get a Wrecker's Hammer. And head on over to Discord, look for the stream submissions channel, post up your Transformers toy photos or hauls from any conventions you go to, art that you create. Yeah, come on over. No, Red Alert says his haul picture is in here as well. Maybe collections. Well, let me go jump over here because there's a lot of stuff in collections. Let me see if I can scroll back. Yep, there it is. So there we go. So yeah, so we've got a lot of good stuff here. We've got some of the Last of the Seekers. That's a not really third party. It was a Kickstarter, if I recall. It's like a whole new line that of original characters that they created. And I didn't end up getting one, but I saw them in person. They were actually pretty nice. And I wish I had more time to talk to some people, but when I happened to go by their booth, it was before the doors opened and they weren't there, so I didn't get a chance to talk to them. But yeah, it looks like you got the comic along with it. You got that really nice final battle armor Ultra Magnus from Iron Factory. Yeah, I'm glad you got that. It's an excellent figure. It's so impressive. And let's see, is that a Optus Pex? I think that over there on that reformatted, like one of their IDW Orion Paxes, I think there. You've got the Shattered Glass Steel Jaw. They're Vivis. Yep. This guy. Is that the Legacy Snarl? Got an Iron Factory Blitzwing there. A little Skywarp. You got Trashmaster. Very cool. Trashmaster is a great figure. I actually have an idea for an add-on for Trashmaster, which I thought of during the lead-up to TFCon, so I had no time to even write it down, but it's still rattling around in my brain. I'm hoping that I can work something out and actually get it together, and if I do, it'll be up on that Etsy shop. So if you're over there, at least give it a favorite so you can come back to it. Optus Promenon was that reformatted. Okay. And you got some kind of a bike there. I'm guessing that's a G.I. Joe thing. Not real familiar with that. And now we're getting into some small stuff. I don't know what's that below Trashmaster, but you got a Windblade. I know you got that for me. You've got looks like a Nanobot. It appears to be the Seeker mold. I'm sure that's going to be your Skywarp. A few other weapons. You got a roller from Fire Talks. You got a hammer from me. The Jetfire arm blades from Fire Talks. Oh, I meant to get one of those from him, and I didn't. So, oh well. And you got a couple of hard heads. Looks like a Titan's Return and a G1. So very cool. And you've got that Smart Robin. I know that's Smart Robin because you got it from me. You're saying it's the Non-F Swamp Skier, that bike over there. So very cool. Oh, and that other one down there is a Blaster Skywarp from Doctor Who, the one below Trashmaster. Gotcha. And a Master Cannon. Not sure what that's for. Is that for Fort Max, maybe? And then finally, the Deformation Space Recording Alliance, aka a Masterpiece Blaster. I know you're really looking forward to getting that. I'm glad to see that you got it. So, yeah, very cool. I really do appreciate you sharing that, and I'm glad I could help you out. And yes, you did confirm that Master Cannon's from Fort Max. Thanks for sharing. And yeah, if you guys want to see my haul, I did a stream a couple of days ago. So I showed off most of it. I do have a picture here that I posted from that evening, so we'll go ahead and go take a look at that. So there's a nice shot of all of my haul in all its glory. Now, to be fair, some of the stuff I got just during the weekend, like the Headmasters I found at Ross during the weekend. I found the Pluck Chicken Dinobot at Ross. So I got that, and let's see. pretty much everything was the pretty much everything else was from TFCon. So yeah. And yes, that embroidery is right there, right in the center, right in front of, next to the plushie of Hot Rod, and in front of the Marksman package. Definitely made sure that was seen. And since TFCon, there was one other thing that I picked up that I'll show you today, and there was a couple of other things that I picked up that have to be shipped to me, but the acquisition of those things started at TFCon, so I'm counting it as part of my TFCon haul. So maybe I'll do a second TFCon haul video, like a postscript or something like that. So yeah, so I think that was it for the community corners. So thank you to everybody for that. And yeah, so speaking of which, let's get a better look at that embroidery again. So there we go. Fantastic. So it's Hoist. He's laying in a pool on a donut floaty, and these are beach balls here. And if you see that, they're actually really nice. They're basically full-size marbles almost. So a lot of detail, and it's, you know, very tactile. You can feel all of the stuff. It's as wonderful as it looks now. Trust me, it's way cooler in person. Thank you so much for doing this, Grand Galvatron. I'm very so happy. Oh yeah, show the back. As somebody who's done my fair share of needlecraft, usually cross stitch, I can appreciate a clean back. I've seen some stuff where it's just all over the place. This means this is the person who did this has some serious talent. So anytime you see a back that looks almost as good as the front, that means the person who did it's got some crazy talent. So yeah, very well done. So that's where the magic happens, indeed. So we'll put this back over here until I find a better place for it. Oh, let's see. It's time for crystal cracking, I think. And then we'll get back to some more toys and all that, because it's just the week after TFCon is just crazy. Getting back to work, getting back streaming, and trying to unpack, especially if you have a big haul. It takes a while to unpack everything. But hey, let's go ahead and crack some crystals. I don't have a whole lot, but we can crack a few things. So let's go ahead and get this dupe party going. Might as well crack some free crystals while we're at it. You never know, might get something good from there. 7 years since you've begun to embroider, so well, you've improved quite a bit. Well, I mean, I don't know where you started, but you're definitely good now for sure. So, and the fact that you're coming up with your own designs makes it even cooler. I've always just, you know, painted by the numbers, so to speak. Yeah, I buy a kit that tells me where to put all the stitches, and then I just follow the instructions. So I've never actually come up with anything myself. The only thing I've ever done for myself is to basically stitch in my initials in the corner of one of the things when I finish it. It's been forever since I've done one, though. So many other things going on right now. Nothing was Transformers related, otherwise I'd bring some over to show you. Most of the things I got that you know, was like lighthouses, ocean scenes, or stuff like that. I mean, if you guys are interested, I'd be happy to bring it over, but you know, I don't have it available right now. But usually small stuff. Got a War for Cybertron breakdown from the skin, and let's check out these power cores. These, I believe, are from the Cyberpaths. And enhanced ordnance is always nice to have. And rejuvenate's always nice to have. Yeah, very cool. Fitz, welcome. Yeah. You were at TFCon too. I remember you saying during the stream that you we didn't get a chance to meet. I wish we would have. If we ever go to another TFCon again, you better come say hi. Because you know what I look like. I don't know what you look like. So yeah, come find me. Oh yeah, that's right. We got these chests from the dispatch missions. To be fair, it was pretty packed over at my booth. Like for 4 hours straight, it was just wall-to-wall people. It was great though, because it really helped me clear out space. You did meet me. How did I? Okay, well maybe I didn't. All right, you didn't tell me who I was. Okay, so you're coming in there all super spy like. Did you get anything from me? Maybe I'll remember if you did. I'm just curious. And I don't even know what this chest is, but let's go ahead and open it. Oh, right, the Halloween avatar. That was in the achievement earlier today. So that's pretty cool. I'm sticking with Hoist though, but that's really cool, like a ghostly bludgeon. Very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get to finish out the dupe party. There's Jetfire, and now we'll do 10 at a time and get through this. Oh, I forgot to hit the skip sequence. There we go. So we got a 3-star Rodimus Prime and a bunch of 2-star dupes. And let's keep going. Just gotta think about it. Figure out which duplicates to give. Got a few 3-stars in that batch. Yeah, someday. You know, it took me a while. I mean, I was looking at all the TFCon stuff going on. It took me a few years before I finally, you know, made sure to save the money and book it and actually go to one. So, you know, it's understandable. All right, so no 4-star dupes or anything new or anything like that. So what do we got as far as crystals? We got a few more of those. Let's just go ahead and do this 3-star crystal. And that gives us Power Glide and a nice gold enhanced ordnance. So very cool. And I think that's going to be it, because I don't want to feel like going and claiming 7 premium crystals and then cracking 7 premium crystals. Man, we used to we used to not even have an option back in the day. So yeah. All right, so basically that's it for Earth Wars content here. So, if that's all you're here for, then thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time. Otherwise, stick around and we'll talk about some toys. And, I mean, obviously, if you got Earth Wars questions, pop them up, because this is kind of a free-for-all part of the show. So, let's see. Robert says, the only TFCon I've been to was LA last year in 22 with your buddy. Great time. Met David K. Nice, and told your friend something about what's happening in Transformers in the future. Ooh, very nice. Grand Galvatron asks, did I see the Astoria cosplayer? I did actually see her. She walked past the booth, and I was like, that's Astoria. And yeah, so very cool. The cosplayers there were really cool. Yeah, that one guy in the giant Optimus Prime outfit, man, that had to have been hard to walk around in. So yes, it's always cool. I think I mentioned it a couple days ago that that Waspinator was amazing. So yeah. Let's see, Prime and Duncan. Oops, forgot about the stream again. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you. It has been a couple of weeks. Although, even though it took a week off last week, I still recorded a video for you. So it's not like it was an empty week. So we'll still forgive you. Resuming work on another piece. Well, I'm glad. You know, it's all really well done. Fitz, should you paint your Iron Factory Heat Death? It's yours, man. Paint it however you want. I personally like it exactly the way it is. I mean, I know some people like him in the blue, like the cryo death or whatever. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, or if you're just talking about picking out some details or whatever. Then yeah, maybe do that. That might be pretty cool if you could give them a little bit extra detail. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe David K is in Transformers 1. Yeah, that's possible. Did full on say the girl who loved Power Glide out loud as she walked by. She was so happy to know someone recognized her. Yeah, that's great. You know, something obscure, someone obscure like that, especially playing like a human character. I would imagine she walked past so many people thought she was just a girl wearing a yellow dress and a big hat. But yeah, so that's very cool that you did that. There was actually one person was kind of near our booth was dressed as. The red cassette, and so I turned to. This is near the end of the day on Sunday, so it wasn't quite so busy. I turned to Fire Talks. I said, I wonder if that's Rumble or Frenzy. So he actually goes over and asks, and then this person in character jumps into this whole story. Just I don't even remember everything about it. Was like, oh yeah, my brother. It was hilarious to watch. Fire Talks comes back. Wow, I didn't expect all of that. Yeah, so it was really cool. Yeah. Oh, we got another picture and stream submissions. Yeah, well, we can head back there. Let's go see what we got. And added a symbol for Steeljaw. Got a nice little Shattered Glass Autobot symbol on there. That's cool. You know, I don't know if I have any Shattered... I think I do actually have some Shattered Glass symbols. I'm positive I have Shattered Glass symbols because I ordered some to put on Thundercracker that I painted up, and I just never did yet because I still keep thinking that I might go back and add some details, and I don't want to have the sticker on there yet. But yeah, that's cool. Let's see... Do you think Transformers Earth Wars is a carbon copy of Clash of Clans? No, it's not. It's a similar idea in that it's like a base defense type of a game, but it's far from a carbon copy. So, Riddler says you're pretty sure those stickers came from TF Safari. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I got the ones I got from Toy Hacks. I don't know if they have them all the time. They happen to have a set of Shattered Glass. And I was ordering sets anyway, so I was like, hey, yeah, let's throw some Shattered Glass stickers in there. Did I drop a lot of F-bombs at TFCon? Because you dropped a lot. You know, I don't think I did, because I was kind of there still representing myself with other people. I think I pretty much kept it in check, and also because, you know, I was with, you know, interacting with this shop. Maybe if I was off duty, so to speak. Yeah, you know, a few may have slipped out. So hey, let's go take a look. Oh, we've hammers available on Etsy. Link in the description of the video. So yeah, so we saw Steeljaw. Really cool transformation. It took me a while to figure it out because I figured, oh, this should be easy because. I already did one of them. I already did this Glit, aka Shattered Glass Ravage. So I already did this one cassette tape, so I know how it works. Yeah, so yeah, I get it. I realize it's different. He's got the wings and the box head, so it's going to be a little different, but it should be easy to work out. No. It wasn't as easy to work out without the instructions. I did manage to do it without the instructions, but not without sweating a lot, worrying that I might force something. I didn't force it, but I did get it. Hoist doesn't strike me as someone who uses obscenities. Not on stream, no. So. You heard a bad word come out about the custom class and about fell out of the chair. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, I try to keep it clean on YouTube. I don't know if I've ever slipped up. I might have said one of the not quite so bad words once or twice. I try to keep it clean, but yeah, yeah. When I'm not on camera or whatever, yeah, I have a tendency. I try to keep it. I try to not do it, but I can curse like a sailor. So I do have a tendency sometimes. I was a sailor at one point, so it fits. All right, so I did get this guy transformed. So this was that one Bumblebee I got. He turns into a little train like that. And so if you were wondering, this is like a Mech Fans Toys. So I'm pretty sure they knocked off somebody else, but I didn't get a chance to get that original one. They're not making it anymore, so I'll get this one. And I don't know if it was me or if it was just, the mold doesn't quite go together well, because, that happens. But yeah, it's not perfectly together. It's another one that I mostly did without the instructions, though. So pretty cool. He's got the hammer stores underneath. Excuse me. So I mentioned these guys. We're talking about Astoria. This is the New Age Hughes, aka Power Glide. Very cool figure. Love all of these New Age stuff. It just looks gorgeous. I have transformed him a couple of times, and really neat. He doesn't have the little chest that opens the heart thing, but ooh, excuse me, I got a tickle. Okay, so now we've got Brawn and Outback. These guys are sold as a set, and it is, oh my goodness, I forgot his name again. I was like, oh yeah, I got his name this time, but Hogan and William Bonney. Brawn is Hogan, and Outback is William Bonney, and they got a pretty nice transformation. It's interesting. Their legs transform just like the iGear Hench. I don't know if you are familiar with that one, but it transforms just like the iGear Hench. I used to have that figure. That's one of the ones that I sold, but the transformation of the legs practically identical. But yeah, good little figures. I mean, they transform really well. It's a little tricky with their hands. Probably the one thing I don't like about their hands, or the transformation, the vehicle mode, is you see this on the top. The back is this, just the silver part, so it kind of breaks the mold of the vehicle in alt mode, but other than that, it's great. They've got a bunch of great accessories too, which I didn't bring with me. Like Brawn has the drill from that one time that he drilled underground, and Outback has that Megatron gun, because I think he had it one time in one episode. Oh, let's see, what else did I not show you? What are you guys saying in the chat? Those guys, Bot versus Con, were cool to talk to. Yeah, those guys at our table. Yeah, I didn't really talk to him much, but I saw one of them, Bobby, I think it was. He walked by the booth and said, "Hey, man." He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then that was it. But yeah, it was pretty. Had a nice, good conversation going on. I was sorry to have to leave halfway through. Imagine Hoist transforming Unicron. It adds a whole new depth to it. Now I know why his mouth was moving. No, it's actually not that bad, but you saw I did the transformation video. We did it all sped up. Speaking of which, I gave Unicron my badge from TFCon. So you can't really see it with me up close, but he's got my TFCon badge on. See, I don't know if I answered this. Aren't they doing a Viper? They are doing a Viper, New Age. And if I couldn't find Power Glide, I was going to try to see if I could find a Viper, for sure. Should buy Halloween Transformers Frankenstein. It looks awesome and amazing. It does. I'm just not that into the whole horror thing. I mean, I know Frankenstein, I know Dracula and all that, but I'm not into the crossover figures. It's cool though. Name of the Legends hardhead you got? Mech Fans Toys Vecma vs Obstinate Hardhead. Oh, okay, cool. I'm not sure if I heard that one. I'll have to look it up. All right, so next up, I'll just go ahead and say this one, you know, is one of the things I was looking for at TFCon. I didn't find exactly this. I did get a couple of other things similar, and but so as soon as I got home, I went on eBay and found, and this is what I was wanting. A hot rod in a G1 style box. This is the Walmart reissue. I got it for a decent price. It was sealed, but since I've opened it up and turned hot rod around the proper way, but I wanted it in this kind of a package. That reissue one that's got the headmaster, it's really cool because it's a totally different thing, but I did want a G1 style box for the hot rod. So yes, that is 3 G1 hot rods that I got at this TFCon or around, and a G1 Rodimus Prime. So yeah, you guys convinced that he's my favorite character now? Oh, I completely forgot to wear my jersey, by the way. If you guys saw me on Saturday, I had that hot rod jersey. You'll see it in a future stream. But I got that hot rod jersey that Evan wore during the PulseCon. As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's amazing. I have to go get it. And I immediately ordered it. And I said, I'm going to debut this on Saturday at TFCon. And it's exactly what I did. So, yes. So that hardhead you're saying was in a 7-pack of figures. Oh yes, I have seen that 7-pack of figures, but I just wasn't sure if I wanted to get that whole set. It was like yeah, it was like all the headmasters or something. Ages 3 and up sold the others loose and let you buy the last one. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I've only ever seen it sold as all 7, and that was kind of pricey, and I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go in on that for all of the headmasters. I mean, it was really cool, but yeah, no. So yeah, Grand Galvatron, yes, you did see me wearing that. Let's see, what else did I get? Yeah, so this is one that I showed off the box earlier. Might have to move these guys here. You guys go hang out on top of Hot Rod. Okay, so I got this set from Fire Talks. He had an extra one and said anybody want it. I said sure. I didn't end up getting it, and I'm so glad he had an extra one for me because I was really missing out. But you know, I was thinking, I was like, do I really need another Megatron? And yeah, I kind of did, because this is awesome. You know, just the all black paint job with the safety stripes. He comes with a cool pickaxe, and instead of his normal fusion cannon, he's got a drill and this extra little thing. And this is where it brings us back over to Fire Talks here also. Because he knew he was giving me this, Fire Talks created this that I have here. I'm just clearing some space. He created this, so it looks similar to his fusion cannon, but it does also work with the drill. So look at this drill. It doesn't rotate, all right? But this is my first time doing this, so I'll take this off. And so you take this drill out. You know, you just go ahead and set this to the side. Apparently, there's a way you can combine the drill and the pickaxe and whatnot. So you take this, and the one end is kind of got a ring around it. You put that in there, and then you twist it. He says it's supposed to, break inside, and then it can rotate. So your drill can actually rotate. And then this just pegs onto his arm, so you can have the drill, or you could, looks like it's made more. You could point it this way, so he's got more of his fusion cannon. And this also, I haven't done it in alt mode yet, but this actually does a better job of allows you to get the drill bit a little bit farther out front too. So yeah, once I get it done, I'll take some pictures and I'll go do that. So speaking of Etsy, go check out Fire Talks. I don't think his shop is open yet, but I'm pretty sure he'll have some of these for sale. So if you happen to have a minor Megatron and you want to pick up one of those, go check out Fire Talks. Fire Talks also has rollers in multiple colors. I think he hasn't quite figured out how he's going to put them up with all the different colors, but he's got them there. He also sells the normal colors. So anyway, along with Megatron, he came with Senator Ratbat. and he's gorgeous. He's just like a very perfect color of purple. It's exactly perfect Rat Bat colors. And let me get Hot Rod out of there so maybe you can see him a little bit better. And so yeah, so there you go. So we got picked up this set. It's awesome, fantastic. I gotta move these guys again. We're just gonna take them off the screen because I got other stuff to do. So we're going to, in fact, move Megatron off to the side because we've got some comparisons to do with Mr. Ratbat here. I'm sorry, Senator Ratbat. So one of the reasons why I was, other than who really needs another Megatron, the other reason was, do I really need another Senator Ratbat? It is a dark purple. It's like a really dark, like a grape kind of color. So like I was saying, do I really need another Senator Ratbat? Because I've already got this one that I got a bunch of years ago. This was a Takara exclusive. I believe this was the very first figure I got from Takara because I wanted this Ratbat so much. And maybe I can get him back in the light a little bit better, give him a little bit better look at the colors. Yeah, there we go. So the interesting thing is here, once again, this is basically the Generation Scourge mold with the new head. This is the Studio Series 86 Scourge mold with the new head. So and chest is remolded a little bit. So there's more to it on the new Legacy one. So in both cases, we've got a Senator Ratbat from the Scourge. But wait, there's more. At my very first TFCon 4 years ago in 2019, one of the exclusives was yet another Senator Ratbat from Mastermind Creations. So that's one of the reasons why I did get it. This guy actually started life, I believe, as Wing in their reformatted line, who was kind of like the buddy of Drift back in those IDW comics. And he turns into kind of like a bat. The wings are kind of curved around, and in fact, the following year or one of the following conventions, this mold with the wings and everything, this was their Batman. So now I have 3 Senator Ratbats. I have small, medium, and large. Yeah. And again, why did I not get that Batman? Other than not really being so into Batman, I already had a version of the mold right here. And it was not a TFCon that I went to. But I did go to the one where the Joker came, and Joker's got crazy colors. So, in fact, if you want to see Joker up against these guys so you can kind of compare the purples. Let's get him over here where you can actually see him. So there's the Joker. He's got a much lighter purple, very similar to Impactor even. So some purple comparisons there. Grand Calvatron says, I found this really weird, especially how they themed the tote bags after that. Oh yeah, the tote bags were purple and had ha 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 over it. So the tote bags always that you get from TFCon. Actually, I have one right here. And there goes a box of baggies. So there you go. Ages 3 and up is always, every TFCon I've ever been to has seen ages 3 and up supplies the bags, and so there you go. And their logo is basically the A3U with like an outline of Optimus, and they put a Joker smile on it, and ha 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 ha. And Toy Dojo also gets in on the mix, and OX down there is Ocular Max, which is also Mastermind Creations. So clearly they planned ahead for this. And you know, I did notice that. I'm not sure if I ever noticed the other TF cons if they did something similar. Well, I know the one in 2 years ago was kind of the last minute thing. The ages 3 and up, their exclusive didn't even make it in time, so they just had an early supply of Mentis, the rung, and so that became the exclusive. And the bag, I'm pretty sure, was just the one from the convention that was supposed to happen in Orlando right before everything shut down. So, that outline of Batman, no, I'm pretty sure that's Optimus Prime, because if you see the A3U logo, that outline is there always. It's kind of like Optimus Prime. So. Oh, we got some more picks, huh? Okay. Well, let's go check out some more Community Corner. From Grand Galvatron, here is an in-work preview of her rung. That looks great. Very well done. And, oh, Red Alert says, here's something completely different. Fix the G1 Snapdragon at the show. Oh, completed it at the show. Pulled the parts on him and noticed some color change. And so then you fixed it. Oh, very cool. And his gun. So it had some sun damage or whatever, and you got it fixed. Very nice. I haven't ever done that. I know Bert the Stormtrooper does it all the time. I think he calls it Retro Bright, and I don't even know how it's done, but yeah, it's pretty cool that you managed to do that. Oh, was there anything else I wanted to show you guys? I think that was everything that I didn't show previously. Oh, right. I was going to break out that plucked chicken Grimlock, but I didn't get a chance. So he's still in the box. So no point bringing him back up here. Oh, someone did buy your Snapdragon embroider. Oh, very cool. Okay, so the solution to get rid of some of the sun damage, kind of simple. Salon 40 cream and a light box. Oh, cool. Is it any kind of light box, or is it like one of those black light something? And yeah, so Grand Galvatron saying the LA TFCon bags from earlier this year were yellow with bright blue claw marks. Okay, yeah, well that makes sense because they're. What was it? This? No, this was Toronto, wasn't it? Was this LA or was this Toronto? Because it was yellow with blue and claw marks. Scream, it makes me think of this. Yes, this was their. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember. But this was a previous TFCon exclusive. They had extras of that I also picked up in the exclusive room. G2 Grimlock, yeah, maybe. I mean that would make sense. Get your sunglasses. Yeah, I mean there you go. There's your that is the yellow that I saw, and he's got blue claws. So yeah, that would kind of make sense. Yeah. Another shot of Fire Talks' G2 Grimlock swords. Again, check out Fire Talks on Etsy if you want one of them. Okay, so black light bulb, plastic tote, lined with aluminum foil, shiny side out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know that I can't remember what was. I do know one of the exclusives that was in Toronto, because that is the figure that I have on my way to me. Because I asked at the table, said, "Do you have any of these?" And he said, "No, we don't have any, but we think we're getting one in. Send me a message, and you know, we'll get back to you after the show. And they did, and I paid way too much for it, but I'm super happy that it's coming to me. Fortunately, I had some points I was able to cash in, not directly on that, but I used the points on something else to essentially get for free to make me pretend that I used it on this. Oh, these are the things that addicts do to justify their spending. But anyway, you'll see what that is when it comes in. It just shipped out today, so might make it here for next week. Might be a little bit late, but we'll see. So, yeah, who knows if it can ever go to Toronto? Don't plan to go anytime soon. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't see myself making it out to LA ever, and probably not up to Toronto ever. I mean, never say never, but it's highly unlikely. You know, on the East Coast, I go to the East Coast shows. I've been to Reston, I went to Baltimore, now I went to Orlando, and the next one's in Baltimore. I'm seriously considering going up to Baltimore next year as well, but it's not a definite yet. Tickets won't go on sale for like another 6 months since we just had one. For this one, they went on sale in April, so I figure I've got till this coming April to figure out if I want to go. Yeah, so I'm seriously considering that, going up there and selling some more stuff again, because I still got plenty of stuff. Yeah, I sold a lot of stuff there, and it was an amazing experience. But I've still got a lot of stuff, and I will probably have more stuff still, because I'm not quite done purging. So, but we'll get there. So, you know, you might see me in Baltimore next year. Let's see. Planning for LA probably. Wow. Yeah. It would be cool to be able to go to all of them, to be honest with you. I mean, if I ever get like super deep into selling or something like that, then it would make sense. I mean, if I could ever justify going to one of these conventions because of you know, like if if going there and selling things would pay for the trip and then some, then it would totally be worth going to all of them. I mean, that's why you see those same dealers at every show, because it pays for their trip and they make money on top of it. I mean, if I could manage to pull that out every time, then yeah, it would totally be worth going. But that's a long way away. Right now, that's just a wild thought. That's the farthest thing from possibly happening at this point. But it's rattling around up here. It is rattling around up here. It definitely won't happen by LA in March. It definitely won't happen by Toronto in whatever, July or something. It might happen by Baltimore. Oh, you got more? We got more stream submissions? Oh man, I need to close these things before we start this show. DJ Fitz says, I found this old chap hidden in the closet. It is a blaster. Is that your old G1? It sure looks like it. I know the Walmart did a reissue. I got the reissue. I haven't opened it yet, but that one looks old enough to be honest to goodness G1. Very cool. Oh man, is it warm in here or is it just me? Well, this has been fun. Yes, one more thing to tell you about. I'm not sure what time, but make sure you have notifications turned on, because this Saturday I am planning to do a stream put together this guy. The YOLO Park G1 Megatron. This is their AMK series. YOLO Park was kind enough to send this to me to review, and I told them I would do a live stream, and that live stream is going to be Saturday. Might be the usual time at 8 p.m. Eastern, but I might try to do it a little bit earlier because I know I've got some folks who are a little bit overseas. So I'll take a look and see what the appropriate time is. So make sure you have your notifications turned on, subscribe, ring the bell, click all, so whenever I post it, you'll know, and you can come on over and we'll build this guy together. This guy does have light up eyes, and he has a light up fusion cannon, and I already have the batteries, and I've already installed the batteries, so we'll see him lighting up. That's all I've done so far. I've opened him up. He looks amazing. I haven't built him yet, but I did install the batteries, so we'll go take a look at this. Saturday we'll do it live, so check that out. And let's see, Fitz saying you got that figure. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, YOLO Park had a booth there. It was not too far. I mean, I could see them from where I was, and man, every time I looked back over there and saw that giant Optimus Primal that they've got over there, is just. I did actually get a chance to see it up close, and it's just absolutely stunning. And they had prototypes of their new Scourge and Cheetor model kits coming. They look amazing. So I'm hoping that they send me a Scourge and a Cheetor to review at some point. If not, I'll probably pick it up for myself. And I gotta tell you, the other model kits they have, the really super advanced model kits that actually have everything come on the sprue, like that big Shockwave and Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. Oh my gosh, they're so big and so detailed. They're absolutely amazing. They're like $200 each or something like that. But man, when you look at them, you're like, yeah, that's a $200 figure. That's definitely a $200 kit. So yeah, I don't know if there's still any of them out there, but I mean, I got a backlog of models, and that is like the equivalent of about 8 models of the variety that I tend to do. But yeah, I kind of want them. They're really cool. So we'll see. So yeah, big fan of YOLO Park. I gotta say. So again, thank you for sending that to me. We'll build it live on Saturday. Oh, Red Alert's going to be in Clearwater celebrating the anniversary this weekend. Well, I guess you're just going to have to tell her you got to take a break from the anniversary. Say, honey, I got to go watch YouTube. I'm kidding. Yeah, 3 streams in 1 week. Yeah, when has that ever happened? It's kind of crazy how everything came together. I mean, obviously, I wanted to still do this stream because this is our regularly scheduled thing, and it's always fun to do. But TFCon just happened, and I always find sometimes it's easier just to get on and just talk. And honestly, all these recap videos that everybody else is doing, that's really all they're doing. They just found a better time just to do it in front of the camera, and record it, and do some edits a little bit later, and and it worked out good because they were able to throw up photos of things that they were talking about and stuff like that, whereas I just basically talk kind of like I'm talking now. And then so there's that I wanted to get done before it became yesterday's news. And actually that Megatron came in like the day before I left for TFCon, and I'm like, oh, I need to go do this still. So yeah, I definitely want to get that done. Thoughts on the Nemesis and the Ark? You're probably talking about in the game. I did not get a chance to see the stream today, but I did see some pictures that were posted in the Discord, and so all I did was see the pictures. So all I'll say is cool. They look good. They look just like what they're supposed to do. And yeah, they appear to be unfinished as of yet. But but yeah, I mean, it's another Titan that it's another Titan I can add to my roster to not use because I already don't use Fort Max because Metroplex is a higher level. So, but hey, cool, right? So, Nemesis was revealed back in May. Was she revealed or leaked? I don't remember. But yeah, maybe I'll have to go back and watch that stream. But yeah, it was kind of funny though, because I had the Nemesis and Arc up on display at my booth because Firetalks was selling these stands for those figures that were designed by Larkin's Lair, another one of our friends who gave Firetalks permission to go ahead and sell them at TFCon. So I told him, since he was flying in, I told him, hey, you know what? I'll bring my Arc and Nemesis. We'll put them on the stands and try to sell them, and it worked. He got quite a few of them sold. And there were people coming by, looking and taking pictures. And I showed you last week or the last stream that I had to slap a for display only sticker on the side of the Nemesis because people kept coming. Hey, are you selling that? Are you selling that? And the craziest thing is that after the show on Monday, I went and looked, and Nemesis was still available on Hasbro Pulse and still available on Amazon for retail price at that time. She's gone up on Amazon recently. But at the time, when people were asking, she was available to purchase through a normal outlet. So it's like, let's go buy it. Whatever. Anyway, they weren't getting mine, that was for sure. Maybe I should have done the research for that and seen that, oh yes, there is a Nemesis available. Let me go ahead and sell that thing for like $1,000 and then I'll just go buy one at normal retail. But no, I wouldn't do that. You know what, if I were to do something like that, I would tell somebody, hey, make me an offer. If it's high enough, I'll sell it. Yeah, anyway. But no, I didn't want to sell it. So, and I didn't. She's right back off screen. She's right here. I have taken the sticker off. I already planned to put the sticker on because I just wanted to be very clear. The Arc had one on it too, but nobody was interested in the Arc. Yeah, so you guys are saying Space Ape showed off a Nemesis and the Arc in their stream. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to watch that stream though. By the time I got over there to tune in, they were saying goodbye, and I haven't had a chance to go back and watch it. Tarn was revealed a while ago, which was an intentional reveal. Yeah, I remember that. That was a while ago. So. I guess time will tell. Let's see if they're going to have some decent abilities. I know Fort Max has some good abilities too, and in many ways, or in some ways at least, might be better than Metroplex's abilities. But still, Metroplex is like level 17 for mine, and Fort Max is maybe 11. And unless I just stop leveling Metroplex, Fort Max will never catch up, or at least until he hits the limit, and then they hit the limit. And it's just going to be, the Arc is going to be the same way. They're going to be farther behind. So, but hey, yeah, more the merrier, right? Oh, there was a question. Was it Super VH? I think it was. He's already gone. Was asked. What was that in Discord? What did they mean by reskinning the game? Because apparently there was a comment made that they were going to reskin the game, and not really having seen it or understanding the context of the statement. To me, reskinning the game says to be maybe they're going to work on a new map, or at least the background, because people have asked, hey, can we get Halloween decorations or can we get Christmas decorations? And that's what I was thinking. It just occurred to me, if we're bringing in the Arc and the Nemesis as playable Titans, we got to address the fact that the Arc is currently stuck in the side of the mountain, and so is the Nemesis. So that's probably the reskin they're going to talk about. You're probably going to see the Arc and the Nemesis no longer be in the side of the mountain. so that they can actually be playable Titans. Unless, what if they did something cool that, like when you wanted to activate them, it actually comes out of the mountain? That might be a little too much. That would be cool, though. Mercenary Terror saying, yeah, they stream a lot earlier than any Earth Wars channel. Yeah, well, you know what? They stream at like noon my time, but it's 5 p.m. over there. So over there, it's like the end of their workday, which is when they're streaming. That's why it's so much earlier. And of course, I'm on the East Coast of the United States, and it's noon. So back up 11, 10, 9 a.m. in California or the West Coast, and it's probably, what would that be in Hawaii? I think you back up like another 3, so it's like 6 a.m. in Hawaii or something like that. So time zones, they always mess everything up. That's why sometimes things are going to be way later for some people, way earlier for others, and there is no single time where you're going to be convenient for everybody. And that's why you make videos that people can watch on demand. Or you at least put your stream up for them to watch afterwards. Although have had some people on stream before, where I'm, 8, 9 o'clock at night, and people are saying, oh yeah, it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. over here in Greece. So it happens. Maybe you got insomnia, or maybe you really want to watch the show. Whatever. Either way, it's appreciated. Always happy to have everybody here wherever you're from. So, yeah. Yeah, so like look at the game. So, yeah, see, that's the arc right there. How is that going to be a Titan if it stays right there? I'm pretty sure that's what the reskin is going to be. They're going to have to dig him out of the mountain. They better not damage any of my base when they do have a little rock slide. Oh, they already did address it. You're saying the resolution to addressing that is that the bots just built a new one. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that works, I guess. Yeah, it would be cooler if they just took it out or made them actually climb out of there, like in the War for Cybertron show on Netflix. But it's okay. I understand. It's a little. It would probably be asking a little much for a mobile game. Not that I don't think they have the talent to do it. I think it's more a resource issue with the capabilities of phones and whatnot. So, yeah. Still remember the Wednesday streams? Yeah, it was always so stressful on Wednesdays. It was okay because I had, I was able to get out of work, pretty early, but I mean, the news doesn't come out until Wednesday, so I mean, I work during the day, so I'd have to get off of work, get home, immediately quick run and prepare the slides and for the show, and get things posted, and gather bots that I want to show, and try to take 5 minutes to eat some dinner, and then bam, it's showtime. And it was just getting to be way too much, way too stressful. I was like, we need to move something. Let's just create the slides on Wednesday. Then, get everything all set up. And then we still got a little bit of time to relax or work on some other stuff. And then Thursday we'll go do the stream. But in the meantime, we still got some time to relax and do some other stuff too on Thursdays as well. So it works out well. Plus, I also had this wild thought that I wanted to do 2 streams a week. And having a stream on Wednesday did really work well with scheduling. So I thought, maybe I could do a Monday and Thursday. Well, the Monday stream never quite materialized, although I did do one Tuesday. So, I mean, it can be done. And I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but that's part of the reason why we moved to the Thursday. Is A, because it's less stress for me to prepare for the stream, and it opens up Monday if I can ever get a chance to do it. So, yeah, you're saying Freesia streams on Wednesday. Well, that's cool. I mean, I don't know what his schedule is like, but I mean, I remember way back in the day, probably before a lot of you even picked up the game. Because I've been streaming it since it was public release. I wasn't in the beta, but as soon as it came out, I was like, hey, this is cool. I was already doing a little bit of YouTube. I had like 120 subscribers or something like that. I was doing some toy reviews infrequently, and I was like, hey, cool, or the new game, let's go talk about it. And those videos did well. So here we are, 6 some odd years later, we're still talking about it because it's fun. And but even during those times, there were other people who had YouTube channels that as soon as the newsletter came out, bam, they already got video, they're talking about it, and I'm still in work. I don't even have the opportunity. I haven't even been able to open the email to read the newsletter, and these guys, they've already got videos out. So I was never going to get a first look. I was never going to be the first guy to break something. The one time I did was the Combiners, because we got access to that early. This is before the whole playtester thing. We got access to it early. I was able to try it out. I made a video. It was ready to go. So as soon as they announced Combiners, I hit publish. So that's about the only time that I was able to get it out. And I think to this day, I think my original Combiners video may be the highest viewed video of mine. But, Fitz, you've been around since 100? Oh man, well thank you. Still don't know why you didn't introduce yourself to me, man. Well, we'll have to catch up at the next TFCon. Not literally the next one, but the next one we're both at. You better say hi. And tell me who you are. So, but yeah, so that's why no more Wednesday streams. It just, I say used to be much more stream impacted the week. Waza used to stream on Mondays, just Elite streams on Wednesday, Freesius on Wednesday, Waza again on Thursday, and then me, and then GT streams on Sunday. They have plenty of options. I'm not going to be one of those people who's going to say, you better watch me, don't watch anybody else, because by all means, go get everybody's opinion. If you want to watch everybody, go watch everybody. So. GT doesn't stream often and just Elite quit Earth Wars a few months ago. Okay. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure who you mean by GT. You're thinking about it, but you wanted to surprise me. Well, I'm surprised. Just Elite and you are bros? Huh. Yep. GT, grind time. Okay, yeah, it didn't trigger to me. Yeah, that grind GT is grind time. So I'd never heard anybody refer to him as that before. Yep, grind time. I know grind time. Thank you for clearing that up. Yes. Yeah, I haven't interacted with him much, but what I have seen of him and interacting with him, yeah, grind time does seem to be a pretty cool dude. So yeah. Oh, well, you know what, guys? It's been a blast, but I think it's time to sign off and head on with the night. Wish y'all luck this weekend in the event. Not that you really need it; it's an easy one. And have a good night. Swing by my Etsy if you want a hammer. Links in the description. And I had to get one last plug in there. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.